Well, hello and welcome to Blackmans Bay Studios production of Who Wants to Be a Millionaire Brexit special. Exciting show today. We have an expert. We've got an expert in Brexit, and this man is probably one of the only people in Blackmans Bay that voted in the original UK referendums, and also he was allowed to vote in the Brexit referendum a couple of years ago. So this man knows his stuff. So we're expecting some big things, we're expecting some fireworks. So stay tuned, and I'm going to introduce him in a second. Thanks. Well, welcome back. Have with us Mr. Michael Dennis. His face might be familiar to you. Some of you might have seen him before, but Mick is a specialist on Brexit. As we said, Mick, you voted in the very first referendums in the UK. You also voted a couple of years ago in the Brexit thing. Yeah. Tell us about it, Mick. What's your view?
Well, 1975, I have to admit, I listened to the arguments and I wasn't convinced by it, and I voted against it. And I have to say, a lot of people voted against it and they accepted the result with good grace, unlike today.
I voted against it. I've said before, I've never ever met anybody who voted for it. And we've always said that that election was rigged, didn't we?
Yeah. Because it was a 2-to-1 majority, we were told.
Yeah.
It's a thumping majority.
Yeah.
So you think you'd meet someone who voted for it.
And this is true. Honestly, never ever met anybody who voted for staying in the EU or for joining the EU. Never. Never in person. I know it's easy to say, but I'm telling you now, I've never met anyone. So Brexit, Mick. We all know what's gone on.
Yeah.
We, obviously us, the people that didn't want to go in the EU have accepted it, but the time has come for the people of Britain have said we're going out. Been a bit of a sticky road since.
Yes, it's been, they've tried to block it all the way through. Even this week, hot off the press this week, we've had the head of the UK British Sandwich Association.
Is there such a thing?
Apparently there is, yes. And he's saying that if we leave the EU, there won't be any fillings for sandwiches. So we won't be able to get tomatoes or avocados. I've never had avocado in a sandwich. Perhaps that's a trendy way of having it. But so the fear campaign continues.
Well, you've got the head of the Bank of England has now come out with. He's now the head of Project Fear 2.
Yes. Yes.
Project Fear 2. So interesting times, eh, Mick?
But these sort of campaigns do have a tendency to backfire. So we'll see how it goes.
Well, we think so. Now, today's prize money will be in pounds. Although we live here in Tasmania, the money will be paid in pounds. None of this euro bollocks.
Mickey Mouse money.
None of that. Yeah. We don't need any of that. Thank you very much. The show's a little bit different this time round. Because, Mick, you're such an expert and we've got high hopes for you.
Thank you.
There will be no lifelines.
Oh, right. Okay. Fair enough. Yeah.
I don't think you need lifelines.
Right. Thank you.
Our producers here don't think that you need lifelines, and you don't deserve any lifelines.
Okay.
Because we're also going to give you that start. If you know we're going to give you that $32,000 or playing for $32,000 right up front. You know.
Yeah.
So.
We're playing for pounds, though, Keith.
Oh, pounds. Yeah. Sorry. Yeah. So you get that as your starting figure. And to get up to your £1 million, you've got to answer 6 questions. 6 questions. Are you
ready?
Have a good
go. Yes, I'm ready.
He's ready. Let's play. Who Wants to Be a Millionaire Brexit Special. Here we go. First question for £32,000. The EU President Jean-Claude Juncker has proved to be what? Is it A, a formidable leader of the EU, B, proof that Britain should leave the EU, C, suffering from sciatica, or is it D, just another fucking pisshead? Now you can take your time a little bit.
Well, we know that Jean-Claude Juncker isn't a formidable leader of the EU because even Dave Cameron campaigned against him getting the job, and unusually for Dave Cameron, he's proved right.
Yeah.
Proof that this is the difficult one. Proof that Britain should leave the EU. Well, it's there. Suffering from sciatica is just a load of bollocks as far as I'm concerned.
Did you see the video of him? You know?
Yeah, that's not. So I've known a lot of people with sciatica, and
yeah.
I don't think that's sciatica, so I can dismiss that straight away. No, I think between two, the second question, which is proof that Britain should leave the EU, and D, it's just got to be D. Just another fucking pissing. So lock in D, Keith.
Lock in D?
Yeah.
It's locked in. Let me tell you, mate, it is correct for $32,000. Wonderful. Sorry, mate, that should have been £32,000. Been here too long. You ready for your next question?
Yes, I am.
For £64,000. Barack Obama said the UK would go to the back of the queue if they voted for Brexit. This suggests he was what? A, the leader of the free world. B, being paid by David Cameron. C, uneducated in global free trade. Or D, just another fucking dickhead.
I've got a problem here straight away, Keith, because there's a bit of a conflict with two answers. A is generally reckoned to be the leader of the free world. Whether he demonstrated that or not, I don't know. Being paid by Dave Cameron, well, I think we've now found out that is true. It's been hinted at.
Backhanders.
C, uneducated in global free trade. Maybe that's related to B with Dave Cameron. So it's a toss-up between B and D again, but I've just got to go for D. He's just another fucking dickhead, isn't he?
You're going to lock that
lock in D.
Lock it in. It's locked in. And correct for £64,000.
Lovely.
Well done. Well
Thank
done,
you.
mate.
Thank you.
Beautiful. Okay. Starting to get into the big money now, mate.
Yes, very big.
Your next question for £125,000. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Okay. PM Theresa May's Brexit strategy shows she has what? A, the UK's best interest at heart. B, placated the EU where possible. C, been a half-hearted negotiator. Or D, been a fucking Ramona all along.
Right. Now, this is getting difficult now. Because it could be any one of those. She's always said all along that A, she's got the UK's best interest at heart. Well, B, placated the EU. That could well be the answer as well. C, half-hearted negotiator. Could be that. D. So, well, we know. I'm going to choose D, Keith, because we know that she's a Remainer. So I'm going for being a fucking Remainer all along. Lock in D, Keith, please.
Lock in D?
Yeah.
D is locked in. I can tell you, mate, that is correct.
Yes.
For £125,000. Okay? Life changing. Again, mate.
Yeah,
life changing. So, here is your next question for £250,000. Okay? Life changing?
Yes, definitely.
Life changing.
Yes.
Okay, you ready?
Yeah.
Take a breath. EU member state Poland has taken in how many Muslim refugees? Is it A, 15,000? Is it B, 150,000? Is it C, 1,500,000? Or is it D, 0? They're not that fucking stupid.
Right.
Have a good think. Take a breath.
I know Japan and places like Qatar and all these places have been getting a bit of stick for not taking any people in, but they're not in the EU. Now Poland, is it 15,000 or is it D0? I think I'm going to have to go with 0. They're not that fucking stupid. So lock in D.
Lock in D.
Lock in D, please.
D is locked in. And D is correct. For £250,000. I can see the sweat.
Yeah.
I can see the sweat. £250,000.
Fantastic.
You ready to play on?
Yes, I am.
Okay.
Yes, let's do it.
Let's play on. So your next question for £500,000.
Wow.
You could buy 5 Jags.
Yes, I could.
Couldn't you?
Easy.
£500,000. And here is your question. The Brexit negotiations needs A. Boris Johnson, B. Jacob Rees-Mogg, C. Nigel Farage, or D. For fuck's sake, all the above?
Interesting question that, because Boris Johnson was the, what would I call him, the leader of the referendum campaign. He was one of the main faces there. Jacob Rees-Mogg has shown himself to be a formidable debater. Formidable, as is Nigel Farage.
Yeah.
People have been trying to get one over him, even in the European Parliament. But each time, his debating skills are unbelievable. And so I think, Keith, it would be unfair of me to pick one of them out. So I'm going to go with D. For fuck's sake, save all above.
Lock it in.
Lock in D.
It's locked in. And I can tell you that is correct. £500,000. Well done, mate.
Thank you.
Well done. Ooh, a bit of a relief now going into the last question.
Yeah, but it's just unbelievable. Yeah, it's speechless.
Right. You ready to play on?
Yes, I am. Let's get it done.
The biggie, mate. £1 million of the realm.
Yes, sterling.
Sterling. Best currency in the world.
Yes.
Right? So, here's your question. Feeling good?
Yeah, I feel pretty good, yeah.
Good.
Nervous, but pretty
You've
good.
done well up to now. Moving
Thank
along
you.
nicely.
Yeah.
Done really well. Question for £1 million. The polls show a dramatic increase in support for Brexit. Why? Is it A, the soft Brexit approach? Is it B, the House of Lords fucktards? Is it C, Jeremy Corbyn selling out? Or is it D, for fuck's sake, all the above?
There's another dilemma, Keith, because there's no doubt that there is a soft Brexit approach. The House of Lords are just filled with fucktards. Jeremy Corbyn, God help the country if he gets in. So once again, Keith, it would be unfair of me to pick any of those three out and isolate as an increase in the support for Brexit. It's a whole thing. So I'm going to lock in D. For fuck's sake, all the above.
Locking in?
Lock in D, please. Keith.
Final answer?
Final answer.
It's locked in, mate. Now, what would you do with this money if you won it, of course?
Well, I want a Jaguar motor car. That's what it is.
You know, got 10. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I only need one.
Well, let me say, your reasoning has been sound, and the correct answer is D. For fuck's sake, all of the above, mate. Congratulations.
Thanks very much.
You have won £1 million. Well done, mate.
Thank you very much.
Going to declare it to the tax man or anything like
Of course, yes, I'm a law-abiding citizen.
Well, there you go. Mick Dennis, Brexit expert, has won £1 million here on Blackmans Bay Studios. Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? Well done, mate.
Thank you.
You never know that sometime in the future we'll probably do another one of these. And I'm just hoping there comes a time when I get to play for the money. Okay? We'll see you very, very soon, and thanks for watching.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye.
This has been a Blackmans Bay Studio production.